CJ Flyer back with Fire, another YouTube video, and today we got a rapid fire one going through all of the primary free agents available in the NBA and determining whether we think they're going to be staying with their current team or moving on to a new team. Russell Westbrook, do we think he's going to stay or he's going to go? Westbrook struggled all season with the Lakers until he finally got traded to the Clippers. I think he stays. He found a home, and I don't think the money matters as much anymore. He got paid big the past 5 years. I think right now he's just looking for a place to keep his career going long term rather than looking for the money short term. So I think he stays with the Clippers. Chris Middleton, I think he stays. I think the Bucks have a chip on their shoulder, all members included. I don't think that team's going to completely fall apart. Yes, they did just get rid of their coach, but I think the players will be returning to that team and, going for another championship run. James Harden, this one's tough. I think he's going to stay for at least another year. He's got the $35 million player option. He might be looking for a long-term contract, but to be honest, I think he's going to want to go one more year with Philly here. Kyrie, now, obviously I'd like him to stay. And do I think he's going to stay? Probably, just because there's not a lot of other options for him out there. Not a lot of other teams are willing to pay max level money for him, so I think Kyrie stays. D'Angelo Russell, I think he stays with the Lakers. He had some ups and downs throughout the playoffs with them, and to be honest, I'm not sure a lot of other teams are going to be willing to offer him a whole lot of money, so I think he's going to stay. Kevin Love, he's at the point of his career where he's coming off the bench on a semi-regular basis. I think he's going to stay with the Heat. He seems to have found a home here late in last season. Draymond Green, he's currently meeting with Damian Lillard. Do we think he's going to stay, or is he going to go to the Portland Trailblazers? I personally think he's going to stay with the Warriors now that Jordan Poole's been traded away. Everyone was a bit disgruntled with the whole Draymond punching Jordan Poole in practice. But now that Jordan Poole's gone, I don't see why he doesn't stay at this point. Fred VanVleet, I think he's gone. I think he's going to go to a better team, one that's got more playoff aspirations than the Toronto Raptors. Harrison Barnes, I think he stays. He had a good year last year for the Kings. I don't see why he wouldn't stay. They just made it to the playoffs for the first time in over a decade, and they have a lot of promise for making it even further going into next season, so I think he stays. Jeremy Grant, I actually don't know a whole lot about him, so this one's a bit tough, but I'll have to say I think he's going to stay with the Portland Trailblazers here. Karis LeVert, he definitely had an off year last year, still averaging around 30 minutes per game, but his points per game dropped down to around, I think it was 10 to 12. I'm not sure if Cleveland's going to want to sign him to big money anymore, so I do see the potential for him leaving, so I'm going to say he leaves. Derrick Rose, I'd say he's definitely gone. I think there's going to be some playoff teams like the Phoenix Suns that are going to be looking to sign him, and he'll have more of a role there than he will with a team like the New York Knicks. Will Barton, I haven't been following him too closely. I know he's been around a few teams now. I remember him from being on the Denver Nuggets. I think he's probably going to be gone. Christian Wood, he's definitely gone. That's not even a question. He's gone. Rick Lopez, like I said earlier about Chris Middleton, I think he stays. I think the Bucks' main core is going to return, and I think they're going to try for one more championship run with Giannis. Kyle Kuzma, I'm not sure what team's going to be willing to pay him $30 million per year, and just for that reason alone, I think he's staying. I think Jordan Clarkson stays with the Jazz. I think Josh Hart stays with the Knicks. I think Kelly Oubre stays with the Hornets. I think Josh Richardson is gone. He's going to go to a different team. Well, we already know Dylan Brooks is gone, so that's not even a discussion. The bigger discussion with Dylan Brooks would be whether he actually gets signed or not, which, I do believe for the money that he's asking, he will get signed to a team. Whether they're a playoff team or not, that's another topic of discussion. Dwight Powell, I think he might be gone. Might be. It really depends on who the Mavs get in free agency. Jay Crowder, I think he's gone. Dario Saric, this one's tough. I don't really know a whole lot about him right now. I'll just go ahead and say he stays. Jakob Poeltl, he's going to be looking for a boost in his pay. I'm going to say he's probably going to stay. Mason Plumlee, I think he stays. Seth Curry, I think he stays. He's got a good role on that Nets team now. Now that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are gone, he's got more opportunity for more shots. I think it's a good situation for him. I think Seth Curry stays. Bruce Brown, he did very well for the Nuggets, key contributor. Been a lot of rumors and news surrounding him. He said during the championship parade that he was going to stay, but I think realistically, probably gone, especially because he's going to be looking for a much bigger contract that the Nuggets probably cannot offer him. I think Joe Ingles stays. I think Lonnie Walker stays too, unless someone offers him a big contract for whatever reason. DiVincenzo, pretty sure he's gone. Jeff Green, I think he'll stay. I think Bismack Biyombo stays, Andre Iguodala stays or retires, Haslam's gonna retire, DeAndre Jordan probably stays. Gabe Vincent, I think someone's gonna offer him really big money and the Heat are not gonna be willing to match, so I think Gabe Vincent's gone. Same with Max Strus. I'm not sure the Heat can keep both of those players. They're probably gonna lose at least one of them, is my take. Boban returning to Dallas? Maybe. I hope. That would be nice. Reggie Jackson, I think he's gone. I think he wants to go somewhere where he can get playing time, and he definitely was not getting that with the Nuggets. Terrence Ross like a boss, I think he stays. Tristan Thompson, if he can get on a roster, he stays. Danny Green, I actually think he'll stay, especially if Karis LeVert is leaving. I think Danny Green will take over a little bit of what Karis LeVert brought to the table in terms of scoring. All right, those are the names we're gonna go over today in this rapid fire video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree and what do you think is gonna happen with some of these free agents here this summer. Of course, my primary focus being on Kyrie Irving and hoping that he stays with the Mavs, but we'll see what happens.